There is a deep, undeniable power that resides within God's chosen ones. This power is not something they seek or manufacture. It is embedded in their very being, a reflection of their divine purpose. The chosen one carries an aura that commands attention, a force that others can sense even before they speak or act. It's a spiritual authority that comes from being aligned with a higher calling, and it is this power that makes them both admired and feared by the world. This internal strength comes from an unwavering connection to God's will. The chosen one does not derive power from earthly sources like wealth, status, or control over others. Instead, their strength flows from their spiritual alignment, their ability to listen to and act upon divine guidance. This makes them unpredictable to those who are driven by material or ego-based motivations. The chosen one operates on a different frequency, one that is not easily understood by those who are disconnected from their own spiritual essence. What makes this power even more profound is its quiet confidence. The chosen one doesn't need to boast or prove themselves to others. They know who they are and what they have been called to do. This certainty is unsettling to many because it reflects an inner security that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. People are often drawn to this energy, but at the same time it can cause fear in those who are not in touch with their own higher purpose. This fear stems from the realization that the chosen one cannot be controlled or manipulated. They answer only to a higher power. This unique spiritual authority is why God's chosen ones are feared above all. Their presence alone is a reminder that there is more to life than the material world, that there are forces at play beyond human understanding. For those who seek power through domination or manipulation, this is a direct threat. The chosen one does not bend to the will of others because their loyalty lies with something greater. Their existence challenges the status quo, making them a target for both admiration and fear. In the following chapter, the focus will shift to understanding the unshakable faith that empowers the chosen one, and how this faith gives them the strength to stand firm in their purpose, no matter the opposition they face. One of the most defining qualities of a chosen one is their unshakable faith. This faith is not simply belief in something higher. It is a living, breathing force that sustains them through every trial and challenge. The chosen one does not waver in their trust in God, even when circumstances seem impossible. This faith is what empowers them to move mountains, to overcome obstacles that would cripple others. It is this resilience and spiritual certainty that makes them feared by those who cannot understand the source of their strength. This faith is not born out of convenience, nor does it come easily. It has been forged in the fire of trials, disappointments, and battles, both seen and unseen. The chosen one's faith grows stronger with each challenge they face because they know that they are never alone. They carry the knowledge that God is with them, guiding their steps and providing protection even in the darkest moments. This deep sense of divine presence allows them to face adversity with a calm assurance that can be intimidating to those who rely solely on their own efforts. What makes this faith so powerful is that it's unwavering. It is not shaken by fear, doubt, or the opinions of others. The chosen one knows that their purpose comes from a higher authority, and no earthly force can derail it. This steadfastness causes others to pause, especially when they realize that their usual methods of manipulation or intimidation have no effect. The chosen one does not crumble under pressure because their foundation is built on something eternal. It's this faith that allows them to keep going, no matter how difficult the path may be. This unshakable faith also inspires those around them. People are often drawn to the chosen one because of their ability to stand firm in the face of overwhelming odds. They wonder how someone can remain so calm, so confident, when everything seems to be falling apart. But it's not a mystery. The chosen one draws strength from their connection to God, and that strength is a source of both admiration and fear. As the journey continues, the focus will turn to the spiritual authority that the chosen one walks with, and how this divine protection allows them to move through the world with a confidence that others cannot easily understand or challenge. The chosen one moves through life with a unique spiritual authority that cannot be easily explained. This authority comes not from titles, wealth, or worldly achievements, but from a deep connection to the divine. It is an invisible force that surrounds them, offering protection and guidance in ways that others can sense but not fully understand. This divine protection shields them from harm, both physical and spiritual, and allows them to walk with a confidence that intimidates those who do not share this connection. This spiritual authority is not something the Chosen One has to assert. It is simply part of their being. They do not need to prove themselves or demand respect because their very presence commands it. Others can feel the strength of the divine energy that surrounds them, and this energy often causes people to approach with caution or reverence. It's not uncommon for others to feel a sense of awe or fear when in the presence of a Chosen One, as they are confronted with a power that transcends human understanding. This divine protection manifests in many ways. There are moments when the Chosen One may find themselves shielded from danger in ways that seem miraculous or impossible to explain. It could be an inner voice guiding them away from a harmful situation or a sudden shift in circumstances that turns what seemed like a loss into a victory. These moments are reminders that the Chosen One is never alone. There are unseen forces at work, ensuring that their path remains aligned with their divine purpose. The fear that this authority inspires in others often stems from the realization that the Chosen One cannot be easily controlled or manipulated. People who rely on power games, deceit, or intimidation find that their tactics fall flat in the face of someone walking with divine protection. This can create resentment or fear as they recognize that there is a higher power guiding the Chosen One, making them untouchable by worldly influences. This spiritual authority is not something to be taken lightly, and it is one of the key reasons why Chosen Ones are both respected and feared. As this journey deepens, the light carried by the Chosen One begins to expose the darkness around them. This light, which is both illuminating and purifying, reveals truths that many would prefer to remain hidden. It is this ability to bring light into dark places that will soon be explored. The Chosen One carries a light that is undeniable, and this light has the power to expose the darkness around them. Wherever they go, their presence naturally brings clarity and truth, shining light into spaces where deception, fear, and negativity may have previously thrived. This illumination is not something they force. It is a natural consequence of the divine energy they carry. The light they embody often makes people uncomfortable, especially those who operate in dishonesty or are hiding behind masks. The Chosen One doesn't even need to speak. Their energy alone is enough to reveal what has been hidden. This ability to expose darkness is one of the reasons why the Chosen One is feared by many. Darkness cannot thrive in the presence of light, and those who have built their lives around falsehoods feel threatened when confronted by someone who sees through illusions. People who have been living in shadows are often shaken by the Chosen One's ability to see what others cannot, and this can lead to feelings of fear, resentment, or hostility. However, this exposure is necessary for growth. The light forces people to confront their own truths, even if it is uncomfortable or painful. The Chosen One often finds that people are drawn to their light, but at the same time, many will pull away once the darkness within them begins to surface. This can create a strange dynamic where admiration turns into fear or rejection. Some people will try to avoid the Chosen One altogether, not because of any wrongdoing, but because the light is too bright for them to face at that moment. This is not a reflection of the Chosen One's actions, but of the inner conflict that others experience when faced with their own shadows. This power to expose darkness extends beyond individual interactions. The Chosen One also has the ability to reveal larger truths about the world, bringing to light societal issues, injustices, or hidden agendas. Their presence can disrupt systems built on lies, and this makes them a threat to those who benefit from keeping the truth concealed. This is why the Chosen One is often met with resistance from those in positions of power. Their light is a force of transformation that cannot be easily controlled. As this journey of light continues, the inability of the world to control or fully understand the Chosen One becomes more apparent. Their independence, fueled by divine guidance, is what makes them truly feared by the systems and individuals who seek to maintain control. The Chosen One operates on a frequency that defies the rules of the world. Their thoughts, actions, and purpose are guided by forces beyond human understanding, which is why they cannot be easily controlled or manipulated. The world, which often values power, money, and influence, struggles to comprehend someone who moves according to divine will rather than societal expectations. This independence is one of the main reasons why the Chosen One is feared, because they do not follow the conventional path and therefore cannot be constrained by the systems that govern others. People who seek control are often unnerved by the Chosen One's ability to act without fear of consequences. They are guided by a higher sense of purpose, and this makes them immune to the usual tactics of manipulation, such as threats, temptations, or coercion. The Chosen One is not swayed by material gain or social approval, and this makes them unpredictable in the eyes of those who rely on these methods to maintain power. The more the world tries to control them, the more it becomes clear that the Chosen One cannot be tamed. This lack of control also leads to misunderstanding. People often fear what they do not understand, and the Chosen One, with their divine wisdom and spiritual insight, is a mystery to many. Their ability to see beyond the surface, to perceive the truth where others see illusion, causes confusion and sometimes suspicion. People are left wondering how the Chosen One knows what they know, how they seem to be ahead of the curve, and why they don't conform to the norms that govern everyone else. This disconnect creates fear because it challenges the very structures and beliefs that many hold dear. Even those who admire the Chosen One may struggle to fully comprehend their actions. The path they walk is often lonely, as their choices are driven by a vision and a calling that others cannot see. This can lead to feelings of isolation, both for the Chosen One and for those who try to connect with them but cannot understand their depth. The fear comes not from malice, but from a place of uncertainty, because the Chosen One lives in a way that forces others to question their own lives and beliefs. As this journey continues, it becomes clear that the Chosen One's resilience in the face of adversity is what truly sets them apart. Their ability to withstand trials without losing faith or direction is what makes them feared by those who cannot break their spirit. The resilience of a Chosen One is unlike anything the world has seen. It's not just the ability to endure hardship, but the unyielding strength to rise again, no matter the odds. This resilience is rooted in a deep inner faith and connection to divine purpose, which makes them unstoppable in the face of adversity. While others may crumble under pressure, the Chosen One remains steadfast, pushing forward with an unwavering spirit. This resilience is one of the most intimidating aspects of the Chosen One, as it reveals that no amount of opposition can truly break them. Their ability to recover from setbacks and remain focused on their mission is what makes them a target of fear for those who seek to control or suppress them. Enemies often attempt to weaken the Chosen One by throwing obstacles in their path, whether through personal attacks, societal challenges, or spiritual warfare. Yet time and again, the Chosen One proves that they cannot be easily defeated. Every trial becomes a stepping stone, every challenge an opportunity for growth. This indomitable spirit is a testament to their connection to a higher power that continuously lifts them, even when others expect them to fall. What makes this resilience even more powerful is its quiet nature. The Chosen One doesn't boast about their strength or seek validation for their perseverance. They simply keep moving forward, trusting in the guidance they receive. Their focus remains fixed on their purpose, undeterred by the opinions or actions of others. This calm, steady resolve is unnerving to those who rely on fear and doubt to control others. When the Chosen One refuses to be shaken, it creates an atmosphere of uncertainty for their adversaries, who cannot comprehend how someone can be so unyielding in the face of such great pressure. This resilience also inspires others, showing them that it is possible to stand firm in the face of overwhelming odds. People are drawn to the strength of a Chosen One, even if they don't fully understand where that strength comes from. It is this ability to not only survive, but thrive in adversity that makes the Chosen One feared, admired, and respected. As the journey continues, it becomes clear that unseen forces play a significant role in supporting and guiding the Chosen One. These divine protections often work behind the scenes, ensuring that the Chosen One is never truly alone in their battles, and these forces become the focus moving forward. The Chosen One walks through life with a powerful, unseen support system. These divine forces operate in the background, guiding and protecting them in ways that others may not perceive. Whether it's guardian angels, spiritual guides, or direct divine intervention, the Chosen One is never truly alone in their journey. This invisible protection is what allows them to move with such confidence and resilience, knowing that even when things appear difficult, there's a greater power at work ensuring their safety and success. These unseen forces often manifest in subtle yet undeniable ways. The Chosen One may find themselves in situations where danger is narrowly avoided or where a solution appears at just the right moment. These are not coincidences, but rather the workings of divine support, ensuring that the Chosen One stays aligned with their higher purpose. Others may not understand how the Chosen One continues to move forward, seemingly untouched by the chaos that surrounds them, but it is this divine presence that makes such calm possible. The fear this generates in others is rooted in the fact that these forces cannot be challenged or controlled. Enemies may try to block the Chosen One's progress, but they soon find that their efforts are met with unseen resistance. Obstacles that would normally derail someone are either removed or become irrelevant in the presence of these divine protectors. This makes the Chosen One appear untouchable, a reality that those who seek to oppose them find frustrating and even frightening. At times, this divine intervention can feel mysterious, even to the Chosen One themselves. They may not always understand why certain events unfold the way they do, but over time, patterns emerge, revealing the hand of divine guidance at work. Whether it's in moments of silence, through dreams, or through signs in the world around them, the Chosen One is constantly receiving messages and assistance from these unseen forces, ensuring that their path remains true and aligned. As this journey unfolds, the Chosen One begins to embody a fearlessness that few can match. This fearlessness is not born of arrogance or recklessness, but of the deep understanding that they are divinely protected and guided. This confidence in their divine support allows them to face adversity head-on, with a fearlessness that inspires some and terrifies others. It is this courage, rooted in faith, that becomes the focus, revealing why they remain steadfast no matter the trials ahead. The Chosen One carries a fearlessness that is both inspiring and unsettling to those around them. This fearlessness does not come from a place of recklessness, but from a deep inner knowing that they are protected, guided, and aligned with a purpose greater than any obstacle they face. When adversity arises, the Chosen One stands firm, unmoved by the storms that may rage around them. This ability to face challenges with unwavering courage is one of the most powerful qualities they possess, and it's one that evokes both admiration and fear in others. In moments of great trial, when others may falter, the Chosen One seems to rise with even greater strength. This fearlessness isn't about denying the reality of danger or difficulty, but about acknowledging it without being consumed by it. The Chosen One is aware of the risks, but their focus remains fixed on their higher calling, knowing that no earthly threat can deter them from the path they are meant to walk. This inner resolve creates an aura of invincibility that can be intimidating to those who thrive on fear and control. This fearlessness is deeply rooted in the knowledge that every trial is an opportunity for growth, and every challenge is part of the divine plan. The Chosen One sees adversity not as something to be feared, but as a stepping stone toward their ultimate purpose. This perspective allows them to maintain their peace in the midst of chaos, trusting that they are being prepared for something greater. It's this calm in the face of difficulty that baffles their enemies and empowers those who witness their strength. Their ability to move through adversity without being overwhelmed often leaves others questioning how they remain so composed. The Chosen One's secret lies in their faith and the knowledge that they are never truly alone. Even in their darkest moments, they are supported by divine forces, ensuring that every battle they face is one they are equipped to overcome. This understanding frees them from the fear that cripples so many, allowing them to stand tall when others might retreat. As this fearlessness becomes more apparent, the Chosen One begins to embody a deeper truth that can no longer be hidden. The truth they carry, the wisdom and insight granted to them through their journey, shakes the very foundations of the world around them. This truth and the impact it has is the next focus on the path of their unfolding destiny. The Chosen One carries a truth that is powerful and disruptive. This truth is not just knowledge. It is a deeper understanding of the divine order, a clarity that cuts through the layers of illusion that cloud the minds of many. Wherever they go, this truth challenges the status quo, unsettling those who have built their lives and systems on falsehoods. The mere presence of a chosen one can cause people to question everything they thought they knew. It is this truth that shakes the foundations of deception, creating waves of transformation in its wake. This truth is not something the chosen one imposes upon others. It is a light that naturally shines from within. It doesn't need to be spoken loudly to be felt. The chosen one's actions, their integrity, and their unwavering commitment to divine principles are enough to reveal the contrast between truth and falsehood. This can be deeply uncomfortable for those who live in denial or have built their power on manipulation and lies. The chosen one's very existence calls into question the validity of those structures, and that is why they are often feared. The chosen one has the unique ability to see through the veils of deception that others may not even recognize. Whether it's in individuals, organizations, or societal norms, they can sense when something is out of alignment with divine truth. This ability to perceive what others cannot makes them a force for change, but it also makes them a target. Those who benefit from maintaining the status quo often feel threatened by the chosen one, knowing that their presence alone could unravel the carefully constructed narratives that keep them in power. People are drawn to the chosen one's truth because it resonates on a soul level. Even those who may initially resist find themselves unable to ignore the wisdom and clarity that the chosen one offers. This truth has the power to heal, to uplift, and to guide, but it also has the power to dismantle false beliefs and systems that have held people in bondage for far too long. The chosen one's mission is not to destroy, but to bring light to the darkness, and in doing so, they create space for transformation and growth. As this journey continues, it becomes evident that the chosen one's power, combined with their ability to shake the foundations of falsehood, leads them to fully embrace their role. This realization brings them to a point where they must now accept the full weight of their purpose, stepping into their destiny with confidence and trust in what lies ahead. The journey of the chosen one is not one that can be easily understood by the world. Their power, resilience, and unwavering commitment to truth make them both admired and feared. By now, it is clear why God's chosen ones are feared above all. It is not because they seek to dominate or impose themselves on others, but because their mere presence disrupts the forces that thrive in darkness. They embody a light and a truth so powerful that it challenges every falsehood, every fear-based system, and every attempt to control through manipulation. This power comes not from themselves, but from their connection to the divine, and it is this divine authority that makes them unshakable. To be feared is not the goal of the chosen one, but it is a reality they must accept. The world fears what it cannot control, and the chosen one cannot be controlled because their allegiance lies with a higher power. This fear is often rooted in the recognition that the chosen one carries a purpose that cannot be hindered by earthly forces. They are here to bring light into the darkest places, to speak truth where deception has long prevailed, and to stand firm when the world tries to make them bend. Embracing this reality means stepping fully into their purpose without hesitation. The chosen one does not shrink back from their calling because of the fear or misunderstanding of others. Instead, they walk forward with confidence, knowing that their mission is guided by a divine hand. They understand that being feared is not a burden, but a sign that they are living in alignment with their true purpose. This fear is not personal, it is a reflection of the power and light they carry. In this moment of realization, the chosen one fully embraces their role. They accept that their presence will stir fear in some and inspire others. They understand that they are here to be a catalyst for change, even if that change makes others uncomfortable. And they trust that the divine protection and guidance they have received throughout their journey will continue to be with them as they move forward. As they step into the fullness of their purpose, the chosen one no longer seeks approval or validation from the world. They have everything they need within themselves, empowered by the divine. And with this understanding, they walk forward fearlessly, ready to fulfill their destiny with the knowledge that they are both feared and divinely chosen. This is the power of their purpose, and they embrace it fully,